Hello students, welcome to Unit 2 of AWP. First, we discuss about the syllabus. In Unit 2, there are two chapters. One is web form fundamental and second one is a form control. Okay. In a web form fundamental, the topics are writing the code. What is the code behind the class model? How to add the event handler in our program. Understanding of anatomy of ASP.NET application. Introduction of server control. So which are the server control, web control, using the web pages, web page class, using application event, configuring an ASP.NET application. In a chapter 2 is totally based on all the web form controls, means validation control, reach control, calendar control, then add rotator control, multiple views, user control. This unit is very interesting actually. Next, these are the two practical. The first practical is working with web form controls. So create a simple web page with various server control to demonstrate the setting, use of their properties. Example is octopus back. Demonstrate the use of calendar control by performing a different operation, and this operation is given here. Display the message in a calendar control, display the vacation in a calendar control, selected a day of the calendar control using the style, difference between the two calendar dates, demonstrate the use of the tree view control and perform the following operation. One is a tree view control and data list. Second is tree view operation. Working with the form control. Another practical is working with a form control. Create a registration form to demonstrate the use of various validation control. Create a web form, use of add rotator control. Next, create the waveform to demonstrate the use of user control. After completion of this unit, we have to perform these two practicals. Okay, so let's start. Introductions of the web programming using the ASP.NET. First is general terminology, that is the web technology. So we have some languages is client side language and some languages we use for the server side scripting. One is a client side scripting and second one is a server side scripting. So for the client side scripting, we can use HTML, JavaScript, Applet or ActiveX control. All these three languages, all these three terminology used for the client side. It is client based model. And PHP server side, PHP, Python, Java, ASP or ASP.NET. All these terminology, all these languages we use for server scripting. Okay. Next is server side code. सर्वर साइड लैंग्वेज और भी देख लिए. सर्वर साइड कोड. What is the server side code? Software that runs on the server, not on the client. Receive the input from URL parameter or HTML form data. Server side code यानी क्या होता है? Which is run on the server. That is known as the server side. जो क्लाइंट बेस पर कोडिंग रन होता है, जो भी क्लाइंट साइड पर एग्जीक्यूशन फाइल रहता है, दैट इज द क्लाइंट साइड कोड. एंड जो भी कोड सर्वर कंप्यूटर पर सर्वर साइड रन होता है, सर्वर साइड एग्जीक्यूट होता है, दैट इज द सर्वर साइड कोड. एंड दिस सर्वर साइड कोड रिसीव द इनपुट फ्रॉम द URL parameter. It is receive the input for the URL parameters and or it is take the data from the HTML form data. Means it takes the data is in the form of HTML and it receives some parameter from the URL parameter. There are some overview and some features of ASP.NET. ASP means, what is the full form of ASP? Active Server Page. Active Server Page. That is ASP. So ASP.NET provide a services to allow the creation, deployment and execution of a web application and web services. ASP.NET provide the services. Which type of services? Which allow the creation, deployment and execution of a web application and web services. By using ASP.NET language, we can develop the software for the web services or for the web application. Second point, web applications are built using the web form. Whatever form you are going to develop by using ASP.NET, that is the web form. Okay, so web application में बहुत सारे फॉर्म रहेंगे और वो फॉर्म को क्या कहता है? वेब फॉर्म. Next, web form are designed to make a building a web app based application. Web forms are designed to make a building of web based application. किस लिए डिजाइन किया जाता है? To base on the web application. Built on .NET framework, any .NET programming language can be used. आपको कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर बनाना है, कोई भी एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, वेब बेस्ड एप्लीकेशन बनाना है बाय यूजिंग द .NET फ्रेमवर्क. ओके, .NET फ्रेमवर्क, then you can use any language. You can use any language. As we already discussed in a lecture in Unit 1, .NET framework is compatible for any language. Either it is C#, Visual Basic, Python, C++, J# and all. Means what? .NET framework is compatible with many languages. So to build a web application, you can use any language, but in your syllabus, C# is given. So we have to learn the C# with .NET framework. Next is how to create your first window, webtime.aspx example. So creating the ASP.NET web application using the Visual Studio. Visual Studio is what? This is the IDE which we use for developing our web pages. IDE. So Visual Studio, you have to download this Visual Studio and install this Visual Studio in your desktop or laptop. So how we can do it? First, select File. Next, new website. As you can see here, you have to select here Visual C#. You have to select here Visual C# language, because one more language is given here, that is Visual Basic, but in your syllabus there is a Visual C#. So you have to select Visual C#, then ASP.NET empty website. Two types of website here, empty website or website. So you have to first select empty website and click on OK. Give the name. Click. Designing the web page. You have three views. One is design view, second is source view, third one is a split view. जब भी एक विंडो ओपन होता है वेब पेज का, then we would get a three view. One is design view, second is source view, third one is a split view. So in a design view, you will see all the graphical representation of your page. क्या होता है डिजाइन व्यू में, क्या देख सकते हैं हम लोग, ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ अ पेज लुक लाइक. नेक्स्ट सोर्स व्यू. सोर्स व्यू में क्या होता है, ऑल HTML language for the page and ASP.NET control tag. In source view all the HTML कोडिंग रहता है सोर्स व्यू में. सोर्स व्यू HTML कोड और HTML टैग एज वेल एज ASP.NET कंट्रोल टैग. थर्ड वन इज स्प्लिट व्यू. स्प्लिट व्यू में in a split view it combines view allow you to see both the design view and source view. Means in a split view graphical representation as well HTML code and ASP.NET control all looks in a one screen. Okay, because it combines view allow you to see both design view and source view. ये डिजाइन व्यू का भी कंटेंट एंड सोर्स व्यू का कंटेंट दोनों भी क्या होता है, मिक्स हो जाता है, एक पेज पर डिस्प्ले होता है. नेक्स्ट इज webtime.aspx example. So add an ASPX file, n number of ASPX file, that is waveform. ASPX file is called waveform. Default name of your waveform is default.aspx. by default जो भी वेब पेज रहेगा उसका नेम क्या होता है, default.as. this is the extension. ASPX is the extension of the web form. It is created for each new project and it is created for each new project. It create the code behind the file name as. जब भी एक न्यू फाइल क्रिएट होता है, न्यू वेबसाइट का वेब पेज, न्यू फॉर्म क्रिएट होता है, एट दैट टाइम बाय डिफॉल्ट द नेम इज default.aspx. ओके, जब भी ये फाइल क्रिएट होता है, इन दैट फाइल इट also create the code behind that file. ये और एक फाइल क्रिएट करता है और the extension of this file is default.aspx.cs. that is your actual C# file or actual C# code where we have to put our C# code in that file, and this is known as the code behind the file. Okay, it is code behind the file. जब भी आप न्यू फॉर्म करोगे, न्यू एम्प्टी वेबसाइट क्रिएट करोगे तो बाय डिफॉल्ट तो एक default.aspx पेज आपको विजिबल रहेगा. ओके, एंड इट क्रिएट द कोड बिहाइंड फाइल, एंड वो कोड बिहाइंड फाइल का एक्सटेंशन क्या है, default.aspx.cs. so code behind file means it is your actual C# file where we have to put our C# code. Next point, in a view designer button, open the waveform in a design mode. View designer button में क्या होता है, open this waveform in a design mode. Look at the toolbox display in IDE when the project loads. एक standard toolbar display होगा. In that standard, we can use the different control of that standard toolbar. Next, let's create our first ASP.NET page using the Visual Studio. सबसे पहले क्या करना है, modify the title of the web page. Second, add the headline. Third, look at the page in design and split mode. Next, add the label control from the toolbox. Change the ID of the label control. Next, change some physical properties of the label control. Just see that. What is the first is, we can just change the title of our web page. Second, add the heading. Third, click on the design view and split view. Next, add one label from the toolbox. Next, change the ID of that label. Next is change some physical property of that label. Next is Visual Studio generate the markup shown when you create the GUI. Okay, जब भी हम लोग एक फाइल जनरेट करते हैं at that time this is our first page. So let me introduce this page. What is mean exactly? Webtime.asp. Webtime is what? Our web file name. ASPX, as we already discussed, it is the extension of our web form. Page that display the current time in a label. Okay. Next, page language C#, which we have selected. Auto-write true. What it called actually, whatever is highlighted in yellow color, so this is called as the page directive. इसे क्या कहा जाता है? Page directive. So page directive specify the information needed by the ASP.NET to process this file. ये फाइल को प्रोसेस करने के लिए जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन लगेगा वो इंफॉर्मेशन डायरेक्टिव्स में इंक्लूड रहता है. सो कौन सा लैंग्वेज यूज किया है, उसका जो सेटअप है वो ट्रू है. देन कोड फाइल का नेम क्या है, मीन्स कोड बिहाइंड द फाइल webtime.aspx.cs एज आई ऑलरेडी डिस्कस इन प्रीवियस स्लाइड. जब भी आप कोई भी फर्स्ट पेज क्रिएट करोगे तो उसका नेम होगा default.aspx, but it create the code behind the page model and the extension of this file is web by default.aspx.cs. okay, next is inherit. ये inherit property access करेगा. enable the session state is false. We will discuss this point in later video. okay, so this whatever the highlight in that yellow color, this is known as the page directive, and which specify the information needed by the ASP.NET to process this file. Next, doc type. Doc type is HTML, publicly it is accessible, HTML, then transactions, then http.org, HTML, DTD, HTML, transactional.dtd. So what it called? It is called as the document type. Doc type. It is called as the document type. Declaration, which specify the document element, name of the file, and the public URL for the website or web page. Okay, it specify the public URL, then document type, then file declaration, file type declaration, and all. Third part is HTML, XLMS, HTTP, and all. This is known as the HTML document. Have the root element HTML and markup information about the document in the head element. ये जो रहता है तो मार्कअप एलिमेंट का जो हेडिंग, मार्कअप एलिमेंट्स जो भी हम लोग फाइल में डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं, यूज कर रहे हैं, सो दैट इज इट इज इंक्लूडेड इन द हेडिंग XLMNS. Next is head run at server, which is again very important. Head run at server means what? This is the information. Okay, it is the HTML information. means ये जो भी फाइल है वो कहाँ रन होने वाली है? It is run executed on a server. It is executed on server. Next, title, a simple waveform example. It is the simply title of your file. Next, head, you know that head is a head, then body, this form ID is form1 run at server. यहाँ से आपका जो भी कोड है वो कोड सेक्शन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. So body means what? The body contains the main content that browser display. जो भी आप बॉडी पर लिखोगे, जो भी कोड आप बॉडी के अंदर लिखोगे, then it will be display on the browser. The form that contains our XHTML text and control. Form ID form1. Name of the form is form1. इसमें सब XHTML text and control display रहेगा. Next is ASP, label ID, time label, run at server, color in black means markup attribute, or that is the web control attribute. Okay, these are all ASP.NET label ID means what it is. Here ASP.tag prefix indicate that the label is in ASP.NET web control. जैसे हम लोगों ने देखा था कि HTML जो व्यू है आपका HTML व्यू में मीन स्प्लिट व्यू में क्या होता है, HTML कोड, ML कोड एज वेल एज ASP.NET कंट्रोल, दोनों का भी कोड डिस्प्ले होगा. तो अभी तक जो देखा था वो HTML कोड था. अभी यहाँ से ये क्या है, .NET कंट्रोल मीन्स जो कंट्रोल्स हम लोगों ने यूज किया है. रन एट सर्वर ब्लैक कलर, वो कलर है. These are the different ASP.NET web control. Font size, font color, then enable view state false ASP.NET. Okay. As you can see here, when I created my first web form, by default the name is default.aspx. As you can see, the language is C#, auto event wired up true, code file default.aspx.cs, then document type, okay, all this body, then access HTML, head, run at server, title, head, form ID, form 1, run at server, div में आप जो कोड लिखोगे वो कोड आप यहाँ डिस्प्ले होगा ब्राउजर पर. And you can see here when we created our page, we have a 3 views. One is design view, second is split view, and third one is a source view. Source view contains all HTML file, HTML code as well as .NET code. HTML code and .NET control. Okay. And split में क्या होता है, HTML control, .NET control as well as design view also. And in a design view, graphical representation. The document type declaration which specify the document element name. Then XHTML document have the root element HTML and markup information. We already discussed in a head element. Setting run at attributes to server means indicate that the ASP.NET process the element and its nested element and generate the corresponding XHTML code, and it is run executed at the server side. Then ID attribute assign the name to the control use as an identifier to code behind the page. मीन्स जो भी ID रहेगा वो ID क्या डिफाइन करता है, attribute which is assigned to the name and name of that control. ASP.tag.prefix indicate that the label is in ASP.NET web control. जो भी ये टैग में डिस्प्ले होगा और जो भी कोड ASP.NET टैग में रहेगा that is the ASP.NET control. .NET label control. Is that clear? And thank you. I think it is enough for today's lecture.